So, y'all seen my last video about, feeling regret and shame and just feeling stupid for how the narcissist treated you. And I want to tell the gentleman, son, this isn't just for ladies, this is for men too. Because if I think a male narcissist is bad, oh, you best believe that I think the female narcissist is fucking hell on earth. I mean, if you want to think of a female narcissist, think about all the negative things that you're afraid of a woman do, and you're going to meet a woman, and she's going to do all of those terrible, terrible fucking things. Yeah. That's why these narcissists to us females seem very fucking feminine. I'm gonna let this creator say something. I believe her name is Sinful with like a SNYFUL, I think. But yeah, just take a look at the video and see what she says, and I'll come back to y'all.
Don't even have time to process it. But as time passes and the relationship continues to progress, those moments become longer or they become more frequent. Like they might start having reactions that don't match the situation, and it just feels jarring because they got really upset at something really small. With covert narcissists, they'll kind of start slowly withdrawing from the relationship. You can feel kind of like this coldness, but they're telling you that everything's fine. But they put in a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of consistency to build that false sense of trust with you and for you to truly believe that that original version of them is the real them. So anything outside of that baseline identity, baseline personality that you know them as just seems like an outlier. It seems like a glitch or a one-off. Not to mention, there are a lot of like excuses and justifications being made for their behavior, like they're stressed out. Sometimes they might claim that they're just joking when they say certain things. But in between these things that are happening, they're still returning to that version of them that they showed you at the beginning. So it's going back and forth, which really with your head. At first, it's all good with just like sprinkles of what the fuck was that? But as time passes, it gradually turns into mostly what the fuck was that? With just sprinkles of the version of them from the beginning. And by this point, they have started heavily gaslighting you, telling you that things are your fault, telling you that you're not understanding or interpreting situations correctly, really getting inside of your head, chipping away at your self-esteem and causing you to question yourself and question your reality and question if you really are causing these problems in the relationship. Manipulation, psychological abuse, they're real. And it turns into this thing where you're just working really, really, really hard, bending over backwards, trying everything in your power to activate the version of them from the beginning.
So, you see, my buttercups, you were not naive nor stupid. You was just being played, and you didn't know you was being played by a double. And although it's hard to think about those moments, I think to say, maybe my story is going to be out there to save another girl that's going through this, that's confused, that's distraught, that is just questioning her reality. Because as you said, she said that they portray an image of themselves that is not true to who they are. They're very mean people. And then they do this kind of cascade of doing nice and then being mean again and doing nice and being mean again. And you're like, I'm like, okay, well, maybe you're just having a moment and you're just trying to re-rationalize things in your head. But there's no rationalization about this, because technically gaslighting is basically a way to put you in an insane asylum, to be honest. It's been done since the beginning of time, I think. At this point, they even had a play on it called Gaslight. I don't know. Let's not go into that. But just a reminder that there are many females and men that goes through this. I'm glad I'm not a man, and I'm glad it wasn't a woman that did this to me. But, could have been worse. At least I got out. You try to get out too. Remember, God loves you and I love you too, but not in a weird way.